So we have the World Cup quarter-final between England and Norway in Miami, set for kickoff tonight, Saturday the 11th of July. Interesting, that is on 11/7. 77 V11 V11 in Roman numerals. Remember the 5th of November, as per my previous videos. Also 117 days out from the 5th of November this year. Only in 2026 have the Norway fans adopted the Viking row, which has gone viral. It typically starts with the blowing of a traditional Norse horn before everyone sits down on the floor in a formation resembling the Viking longboat. From there, the leader bangs a drum, slowly at first, but quickening with every beat, showing us the crescendo towards the tsunami, while the fans row their arms back in unison and chant row. Really strange that this chant has only just come about now in 2026. It didn't exist up until this year. In my opinion, that is clear predictive programming for the coming tsunami and flood. We have the Norse horn, perhaps representing Satan, who is behind all these events. Could the horn also be predictive programming for the trumpets of Revelation, soon to come in the tribulation, to bring about the end of the age? And the drumbeat. Could the drumbeat represent the Norse god of Thor, striking the earth with his hammer? We have predictive programming for a coming asteroid or meteorite strike. As Israel Diego Rivera Genius, who's now the Artist's Perspective on YouTube, has been saying for several years, I also think this will be man-made using the US military's Project Thor, which is also known as the Rods from God system, which is a US military weapons project involving kinetic bombardment from orbit in space. In the round of 16 against Brazil, Erling Haaland beat the drum twice each time. Has he been told to do that? He obviously doesn't know about all this. He's obviously being used. Could that represent La Palma and an asteroid or meteorite strike? Look at the picture. The Norway fans have been placed in a rowing boat position, a long, thin strip behind the goal. They are on top of a blue hoarding in the shape of a wave facing that goal, showing us the tsunami is the goal to bring about the end times of this age, and they're rowing from it. So that's Norway. What about England? The England fans have adopted the Oasis song Wonderwall as their World Cup song. Oasis are a Masonic band who, as Israel Diego Rivera Genius showed, have predictive programming of the La Palma tsunami plastered all over the cover for their debut studio album, Definitely Maybe. And here are some of the lyrics from Wonderwall, and I'm going to spare you my singing. Because maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. So the powers that be are saying that the Wonderwall, the tsunami, is going to be the one that saves me. Why? I think maybe it's because it will be the event that breaks the camel's back and wakes people up to what is going on, and that will be the thing that will bring in the real new age after the New World Order. The snake always eats itself, as symbolised by the Ouroboros. Oasis support Manchester City, with the boat on their club emblem and the red rose of Lancaster in the shape of a pentagon also on that emblem. Erling Haaland, as mentioned earlier, is Manchester City's star striker, striking the ball in the back of the net, much like Thor strikes his hammer. And the asteroid or meteorite will strike the Earth, generating a tsunami, perhaps one of the two tsunamis. Of course, Erling Haaland is not aware of this. He is being used. The decision with regards the 115 charges against Manchester City is imminent. They've been saying it is imminent for well over a year now. Is the Wonderwall, the tsunami, set for the 5th of November as per my previous videos? Perhaps in 2027, as I've said, 2027. As God's Spirit is poured onto the earth to bring in the new age of Aquarius, the water bearer, whom Jesus taught us to follow into the house, which is an astrological age. In Luke chapter 22, verse 10, the Masons mimic this on earth, using the Luciferian Hermetic concept of as above, so below. Remember, Satan always mimics God. And the Masons, and when I say Masons, I only mean a very small percentage of them at the very top, they are playing God by trying to mimic God and be the ones to bring about the new age using the concept of good and evil as represented by the Masonic black and white checkerboard. Before Wonderwall, England's song for Football World Cup and European Championships was Sweet Caroline. Like Miami, Florida, where this quarterfinal match is due to be played tonight, the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina, on America's East Coast, will also be hit by the La Palma tsunami. And as both sets of fans are unknowingly carrying out their rituals in the stadium in Miami, which will be flooded and all over the world, the players walk onto the pitch through two sets of waves either side. Of course, no one, including the players, are aware of this. They're all being used. This is black magic, made very powerful by the energy generated in the cauldron of 80,000-seater stadium and millions, or if not billions, spellbound worldwide. A spell the satanic elite have cast on, as they call us, the vulgar profane masses, to do their dirty work and carry out their ritual on their behalf, which in their twisted eyes is permission for the terrible events to come, which they believe means that the karma won't go back on them. I'll be watching the game, but I won't be participating in the rituals. Obviously, I don't buy them. I know the game they're playing, and by being informed and recognizing it, and perhaps trying to inform other people, but I know that's difficult, I know their spell won't be working on me. Thank you.